I just lost another weight bet. I had to get to like 200, and I went to a ranch in Arizona for like 2 weeks to try and knock it out. And I lost quite a lot, but I didn't lose enough, and I just didn't want to do the last stretch, so I settled the bets. Mostly, I just made another one, like the 5th one, trying to finally win one. Where I've got to make, I think I've got to lose something like 10 kilos in about 2 or 3 months. So that's another of my bets.
What's the craziest prop bet you've ever been involved in?
There's been so many. The funny one I like is my mate Peter and I, at the 2007 World Series, we like made a bet with each other that for the whole 6 weeks of the series we could only eat salad. Like, you couldn't eat anything else. You had to have salad for breakfast and every meal of the day. And I was doing like 3 weeks into it, and he was doing it and I was doing it as well. And one night I went out with some friends and just got really drunk. And the next morning I woke up and like the bedroom in the hotel was just covered in chocolate wrappers. I was like, shit, I'm screwed here. Tried to blame it on like, you know, some girls who I was out with, but that was not forthcoming. So, you know, that was a pretty ludicrous one. But I'm sure there's been loads more. I think the one at the Win where you have to pick up the fish from the pond. No one can ever do that. There's been so many different ones. Like I bet someone that he couldn't do 600 laps of the pool in France. We went out at like 9 in the morning. He was like still coming. We came in at 5 and he was like still going. That was fun. And just paying people to eat weird stuff is always good. I had a really bad one though, which like almost put me off prop bets for life. Where like we were in some Barts and I bet like 2 girls that they were like a bit drunk, not really drunk, but just a bit, and it was like 5 o'clock, we'd been on the beach, and I said like, I bet you can't swim around that boat, and it was like, I don't know, probably, it's hard to tell how far it was, but it was probably a good half a mile or something, in you know, the ocean wasn't too bad, but like, just around, like, they went out, and like, after like 20 minutes of them being out, it got really dark. Like just like really quickly dark, and then you like can't see them anymore, and I had to swim around the boat and up, and so they were ages there, and then we were like not really getting worried, but then like some lifeboat came into the shore and we asked them if you see our friends, and they were like yeah they were on the boat up the top, they were fine, and I was like yeah you can go and pick them up now, they won. We just like, and then we told them like to go and pick them up. Anyway. We had like about 20 minutes later we still haven't seen them and haven't come back. Like the boat's been back and like didn't pick them up or something for some reason, said that they didn't want to be picked up or whatever. And like we see like the other like lifeboats like circling the area and we haven't seen them back. Like maybe like these boats can't find our friends, so we were a little bit worried. It was a very horrible 10 minutes where it looked like we couldn't find them, but then they like emerged from the water and they were all right. So that was just be careful, like not to do too crazy prop bets.
Sure. And open your shoulders out a little bit to me. There. Good. And really feel like you're pulling more on that chain as well, though. Yeah. Good.
I'm 2 months away, but I kind of want to be in London more. I don't want to be travelling around on the tournament circuit. Like I've won enough tournaments to satisfy myself. Like, I want to get more bracelets. I'd like to get a second EPT, but you know, I don't need to do that. You know, the living out of hotels and the variants, and you know, it's really tough. It's a tough life.
Is that just experience? You don't need to be out there proving yourself so much.
Yeah, I mean, as you get older, you don't need to prove yourself. You realise that it doesn't really matter what people think about you or your game or what you've done. But you know, for myself, I like to win tournaments. I like to do what I've done. But I think that you know, there's so many great players, and so you know, whoever wins any particular event, there's so much luck, and you're not really proving anything. I just enjoy playing the World Series of Poker, and I enjoy being in certain events. And I travel a lot also because I enjoy travelling. I enjoy being in, you know, warm weather and hot places and having fun there. It's better than like
What's your favourite destination?
I don't know, I've got loads of places I like to go to. Australia is fantastic. Down on the Whitsunday Islands, I love that. And I've been privileged to go to so many different places. You know, it's Mexico, I had a great time. I like a lot of places in the States. Anywhere where, you know, there's a beach, I like Italy, France. It's, you know, travelling's great. If you can, the more you can experience, the better it is.
Mm.